fire. Oh, LS Nasty. Guys, now is your chance to get entered to win this thing. We're getting down to the wire, so you guys need to go and get your entries. Go to lsnasty.com, get entered to win this badass 650 horsepower nitrous fed Trailblazer. It's on some badass wheels, RC comps, leather seats, heated seats, badass interior, 6-liter nitrous standalone fuel system. Comes with 2 nitrous bottles. All this badass stuff. You guys can go to win. lsnasty.com. First link in the description below. Did you wake up this morning and say you wanted to drive to work in a 650 horsepower Trailblazer? Well, now is your chance. Every dollar you spend on lsnasty.com gets you automatically entered to win this hot rod right here. Nitrous fed 650 horsepower RC component wearing, leather interior having Trailblazer can be yours. lsnasty.com or the first link in the description below. Get your entries, because if you're not entered, you can't win this. We got some new badass lights out here at the shop, as you guys can see behind me. They are bright, and it is midnight, and we are just plugging away here on a Thursday. The big block build series has begun, and we got a packed house. We got our lead fabricator here, FC. Put the picture up on the screen right here.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm putting putting it on the screen. Wes Bow in the videos. It's been a while. Everybody's gonna comment and say, Wes, what's up with your G body? What's up with your G body?
Just gotta wire it up.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
I like the energy.
Hey, no,
I like the energy.
Wes don't have to wire it up. Somebody else is going to have to wire it up.
Damn, our fabricator, dude, chill out.
I'm sorry. That was
Hey, big mechanic, put a blower on a Mustang.
Hey, that's right.
Tell him about how you put your spud or whatever the hell you put in the crank in there.
Oh, my, this crank saver stuff?
Yeah, I lost interest talking about the Coyote stuff that quick. All right.
Boom. Roasted.
So we are here working on the Colorado. We got Matt back in the videos, and we got, who is this guy here? Will.
I'm back, baby. What it do, baby?
Will.
I am back. What it do, baby?
Some people realize, you guys, this is Adam. You guys probably seen him in, you're floating around the background of
FL2K videos.
FL2K videos and Georgia.
And Lights Out.
Lights Out. Midnight Fabrication down in Florida. Put his Instagram up on the screen here. You guys can check him out on Instagram. Follow him, hit him up. All your fabrication needs, turbo kits, cages, fiberglass doors. I mean, there's so many things I could express to show off his work.
We're tired out here, guys. We're tired, okay?
It's been a rough day. We took him away from the beautiful palm trees of Florida, brought him here to Erwin. Matt got the culture shock. When did you get the culture shock? When you came here? What was that? A year ago? A year and a half?
Yeah.
And Matt had it rough. Matt came in here when we had no tools. We barely had any lights. We had a couple candles, and you've adapted. And now Adam's here. It's better off, but he's like,
lights. We got lights.
So now when Adam's like, hey, do you got this? Matt just laughs, because Matt's like, oh, I've been through that. It's a learning curve to work here at. It's a very unique work environment. But what we got going on is we are going to, you guys heard me talking about it, we got the A team here, and we're going to spearhead this Colorado build. So Adam's gonna be doing a lot of fabrication on it. Matt's gonna be doing a lot of the wiring and then like setup of the car, laying out kind of our oil pump, our fuel filter, laying out everything as far as the Holley goes, telling me what parts I don't have, because I was like, hey Matt, come up here, I got all the parts. How'd that go?
Got everything but the connectors for the ECU.
So it's gonna be tough to make a wiring harness.
Tough start on wire harness.
And the straight pipe.
Yeah, and then the material that we needed, we were missing. So listen, we're gonna keep it real here. We're not going to hide anything. I got these Parker speed mounts you guys have seen me talk about before. I didn't have the right tubing, but we knocked the center out of this Pro Jack here, and it happened to be the right diameter. So Adam had to grind off the chrome finish on it. Where is it?
It's somewhere here. Let me
You
grab
had to
it.
grind off the chrome finish to repurpose it. So when people say this isn't a budget build, keep in mind we are budget friendly. We had a... How long was our meeting of the minds, our think tank? How long was that? Like 2 hours?
We've been doing this.
Yeah.
We had a 2-hour group consultation on where we're going to put the turbos, how we're going to build the headers. Oh, is that your... This is it. Literally the chrome.
I think we're good, but it was chromed, so
Yes. But look at how solid that is, though.
Girth Brooks.
Yes, that right there is not going anywhere. I would just grab it, but I know that thing's hot as shit right
Stand
now.
on that thing.
So we're gonna be good. All right, header layout, pain in the ass, turbo placement.
Non-existent.
There's no room. All right, Matt did the breakdown on the Mustang. How much do you have? Was it motor plate to bumper?
Yeah, it's like 40 inches.
From motor plate to bumper.
Yep, to the front of the bumper. This is like
16 and a half. Yep.
From motor plate to bumper. So we have less than half the amount of room.
yeah, very short.
And we're doing a twin turbo kit with GT55 turbos.
Full motor plate.
Literally 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. So we're going to put the turbos, I've been using this term, I've been beating it to death, canted, which literally means nothing in this setting, okay? But it just sounds...
To some angle off of something is canted.
But I give zero context. It's canted. To what?
Look it up, people.
To what? You guys can decide. So we
I gotta
have...
look it up.
The turbos are perpendicular to the frame rail, so they're gonna be at a 90. We got where'd the cube go? Where's the cube? I don't know. The cube was broken out.
Here, give him that.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Wait, Matt goes, get me the cube.
Oh yeah, I was like, yeah, it's like
Real high
90-ish.
tech over here.
Yeah. I mean, those work, but
If you shake them a little bit.
so
First, the whole truck was crooked on the Pro Jacks. We were off by 2 degrees, so we fixed that. Dude, I gotta keep it real, okay? That's how we fixed it. Pro Jacks up front, poor Jacks back here. I can't call them poor Jacks. Listen, Jack stands. That someone will get offended. No offense by that. We have plenty of cars up here on Jack stands.
yeah, we're almost need a Jimmy around here.
Wow. Wow. We talked a lot about how we're going to run the headers, and I think that jet boat style header is probably the best. It's probably the best fit. So, turbo right here, very short hot side, collector here, custom built headers there. Very, very compact cold side as well.
Yep. We're gonna try to like the plug access probably be from the bottom. We don't
Plug wires from the bottom.
Yeah, we don't have the valve covers, so that's another.
Get those on there. We'll be good to go. Build the headers. We got some really nice material over here. I got oodles and oodles of stainless bros, different sizes, different bends. We really... Whew. Look at this. The 2 1/4 inch. We got some no leg 45s. 45 with legs. Some 90s with no legs. I got some 90s with legs. I literally got... I think
1D, 2D.
Yeah, 1D, 1.5D. I got a bunch of different bends. Stainless bros, go online. Worth every penny. Very, very nice. They all come individually packaged. They're super clean. You really don't, you rip them out of the bag, start welding on them.
Last time I welded.
Yeah, so. While they're Getting ready to put the other turbo mount on. We got one turbo mount on there, so yes, guys, yes, we are back to doing work in the shop. We'll go over here on the inside of the truck in the cab, and we'll talk about the layout of what we got going on. I'll go over here. We got some Holley goodies. We got some mounts. We got some layouts going on, and the new lightweight Holley Dominator, race pack smart wire, EGT's injector driver box.
Yep. So
Some good data on this thing.
Yeah, we're not gonna go super crazy, but we're gonna do all the stuff that really matters: shock travel, wheel speed, front and rear, VPS. We're gonna do a bunch of Rife sensors on it. The Rife stuff, if you look at it, I know you're gonna be like, "Oh man, it's $300 for sensors," but go buy
three $100 sensors.
Yeah,
plus
so,
a temperature sensor.
Yeah, you can do the temperature sensor. It's got the M5 connector. They're very high quality. It's a very good option. It's nice and compact. So we'll do that. Do one on the transmission like we did on Slick Rick. Kind of tossed up a few ideas on how to mount everything. Like you can mount the ECU to here and MSC 600, but I like to mount it to the floor because I feel like the layout is a little bit easier, because when you're mounted up here, you just kind of got wires hanging out in mid-air. So here, you know, we can come through here, come straight, it'll go up. I think a 52 pin bulkhead connector. So we're gonna do the chassis separate from the engine. So the engine will have its own bulkhead connector, so you undo that and the whole engine and everything will pull out, and then the chassis side of it, so like our wheel speed, shock travel, everything else will be just run through, and it won't have a bulkhead, because you're not, I don't think you need to put a bulkhead on it if you're not going to be taking it on and off all the time. You're never going to be taking the chassis harness on and off the car.
This is kind of like a Dollar General Slick Rick build.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's all good parts.
All good parts, but definitely not the high-end, extravagant, like, over-the-top. We got, like, the extreme wastegates and all these extra data and all this other stuff on Slick Rick, where this one's a little bit... This is kind of a mix between Slick Rick and the Black Sheep.
Yeah, no, it's really going to be like a updated Black Sheep.
Yep.
A little bit more data than the Black Sheep. So, all, like I said, you know, Slick Rick's got a whole lot of data that's going to really help us really fine-tune, like, I mean, just absolutely maximize the combo. But this is going to have all the stuff we need to go fast.
Yep.
So, got the badass race tech seat in it.
Yep, badass race tech seat. Love this thing. The 4119 series. Highly recommend that. But yeah, we're what do we got? Hey, 29 days left. 29 days left till I got my dyno appointment.
I flew in this morning.
Well, yesterday morning. It's like 12:30.
12:30 right now.
Metropolis of Erwin treating you right.
Lot to do here, folks. Lot to do.
Yeah, so we I set a firm goal, 30 days. We need to be on the hub dyno. If it's not on the hub dyno in 30 days, we're scrapping the build. We're just gonna park it out back in the field. Yeah. So that's where we're at with it. So we got 29 days left. I feel like we're doing pretty good now.
Solid plan.
Yeah, I mean that's where we are. So we got the first turbo mounted up there, looking good. Looking good. It's a big turbo.
That is. And you gotta think too, this side has probably the most room, because you got your cold side coming over here and then your hot side over here, so the other side's gonna be
flipped, where the hot side's right here.
Yep, and your cold side is gonna be toward the bumper, so it's gonna have to be angled back, so a little bit of...
Damn, it's gonna be a very compact cold side here if you look at this guy. Here, you hold this there, FC. My man. Hey, turn around. Hit him with that selfie cam one time.
That's all right.
No, turn around. Hit him with the selfie cam.
That's all right.
That's not terrible.
And especially look cool because he said he's going to come and cross it.
Yeah.
And come over to the other side.
Yeah. Plus, I can go to like advanced and get one of those like it kind of looks like a paint.
Got like 3M tape.
Well, it looks like a paint tray, like for a paint roller.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But just kind of like a, you know what I'm talking about? Like a
Fucking dead right now.
In the spirit of the build.
Yeah, in the spirit of the. That's our saying.
Okay.
That's our saying around here when like we're doing something with like nice parts, and then like I'm like, oh, screw it, just like slap it together. It's in the spirit of the build, like whatever, just slap it together. It'll run. But yeah, this will be good there. So I was gonna run one blow off valve, but we're gonna run 2 Turbo Smart blow-off valves and 2 60mm Turbo Smart wastegates. So this thing should be Turbo Smarted out. Hit him with that selfie cam one more time.
No,
dude.
come on.
Hey, just hit it one more.
Listen, don't let him make fun of it too much. All right, little update here. 1:15 in the morning. Getting some measurements.
Still going.
What measurements? What are you doing here? Talk to the people.
We're trying to mount the other turbo. I'm trying to mount the other collector. So when we do our headers, we know where to run them, and the collector's not going to be moving on us the whole time we're trying to make them. And then Matt pointed out, since this head's offset, we could push this side back a little bit, which since this turbo, this hot side's going to be over here, it'll help give us a little bit longer run. So yeah, we're just trying to
Got some measurements.
Yeah.
You don't, like, we get nerdy up in here.
trying to measure
Yeah.
if we can.
Is it like a ballpark measurement? Like, yeah.
Yeah, canted.
Yeah. It's a candid measurement is really all that you need.
What if we did some, instead of going 90, what if we rolled it and then went like a,
Oh, like
around?
120.
yeah, or something?
We could do that.
You're talking about.
It'd just be this, but facing the other way.
You're talking about have this facing that way and then have it go. Hey, you can't say that to me after telling me about the bends. The less bends, the most fun.
Now he wants to do a 180.
Well, no, I mean, if you did a 90, if you did,
I just got the slap on the wrist.
no, like long radius.
Yeah.
John's like, let's put 42. They start to look like the Zoomies.
Stop. Leave my zoomies alone. I like.
This man ordered no straight. None.
There's
Zero.
something about the way these bends look when you just.
There could be a joke made about that.
Listen. There's something about the way that these look when it's just nice smooth lines. I don't need any straight in this stuff. That's just me. That's
You need some straight sometimes.
I got 10 foot. I can't even talk, dude. I got a 10-foot stick of straight if we need it. But if we could just kind of like,
Curve our way there.
snake it with like,
Yep.
I don't mind it. Plus, it gives you multiple options for wastegate placement. Think of it like that. Later on down the road, need to add a second wastegate? Pow.
3, 4 wastegates.
Yeah. You can just choose which one you want to use. I think it's going to be good.
We're getting there. We'll
All right.
update you
Well,
when
yeah.
we got the other turbo mounted.
Yeah, we'll let you get back to work here. I won't bug you. All right, guys. What time update?
Still early.
2:14. Really earning the keep here at Midnight Fabrication.
How long have I been up?
It's a lot more than I have been. I know I woke up at 6 to pick you up from the airport, and I'm tired. You didn't sleep.
That day at all.
You were at the shop working early this morning, but we're not quitting. And
Those turbos on.
Ava,
Ava.
she's making sure no one comes up here and tries to mug us at 2 in the morning while we're working.
Hoping.
Yeah, she's hoping.
Hoping.
Got this cleaned off. All my hard work of 38 coats of paint comes right off. You like how I just put all my greasy fingers all over it before you're
It's
gonna.
okay.
It's awesome.
Not aluminum.
Yeah, we'll be all right. Are we doing exact measurements on this? Angles and all that fun stuff? Geometry, math, science.
Sciences.
So we're gonna hang both turbos. You got the other collector up here, tacked on. We're not gonna be running the coils here, by the way, guys. These have been here for a while now.
We're actually gonna be doing Bluetooth headers, so we won't be.
They're just going to stay just like that.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's awesome. That is awesome. That's really gonna cut down on fabrication time. Yeah. So that turbo really, honestly, doesn't look that big after staring at it all day.
Yeah.
It does it not look smaller?
Once it got mounted, it got smaller. When
For-
we
no,
were
seriously.
holding it in there, it was...
Yeah,
The biggest
it's
thing
pretty.
ever.
Yeah, it's pretty big when you're holding it there. Like, yeah.
But now it's like, oh, it's a
practical.
76. Yeah, this is totally normal.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get this one here. Like we said, this one is, they're not mirror image turbos. So the hot side's gonna be close on this side. The cold side's gonna be facing this way. So slightly different.
And the down bars are a little different.
The down bar's a little different. Everything's a little different.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get it as
Visually appealing.
not perfect because we're not going for perfection here. We just want it in there, have good clearance.
To work.
to work on it. The drain's going to be able to work, and then we're going to be able to build our hot side and our charge pipe in a reasonable manner. So it's pretty fair to say. We're not losing energy though. The high energy is still here. So it's so high that we're about to
is real.
we're about to do a time lapse on this at 2:15 in the morning, because why not? Bro, is there anywhere to mount to hold this camera? I could just chill for a minute. All right.
Is it falling?
Is it falling? No, it's just
No.
crooked. All right, this is us. You guys are sitting on the motor. We're trying to see if the turbos are in the correct location as far as how they look. Camera's gonna fall. Just eat shit. I think that's it. All right, so we have hit the 3 a.m. mark. We got the, oh God, that's bright. Don't stare at the light. Don't stare at the light. We got the second turbo up there and hung. Adam is welding out the second mount. Little tiny guys though. Very structurally sound. Solid. A lot of time and effort went into measuring these to make sure they're correct.
Yeah, mounting turbos is probably the hardest aspect about building a turbo kit. I mean, once the turbos are mounted, you just build everything to it. But
Single turbo kits, piece cake.
yeah, depending on where, I mean, the bumper mount ones are kind of difficult because you got to keep the bumper centered there and then build your mount and everything. But once your turbo's mounted, then everything kind of just flies together. So should be able to knock out a bunch on the header tomorrow. Outside, full side, maybe.
You know, that looks pretty good there. So we got them. They're both identical as far as how they sit, height wise, angle wise, this way and this way. So I mean, we are. Oh, look at this. We just gotta take a second here. Look at the PPE my man's wearing. My mom would be proud. She's like, you can't be breathing in the gases.
Nope, no good. Cover up.
We're over here choking on M5, right? He's like, oh God. Yep. Yeah, no, this is gonna be looking pretty sporty. We were just talking, we did some measurements compared to Mustang, G-Body, S10, and this, and the trucks have the least amount of clearance.
Yeah, firewall to core support or the front seat. Like the Mustang, I mean you gotta look, like this one, you got virtually no room between the motor plate, that white line on the ground right there. That's the front end. That's as far as forward as you can go. Right here. So, right here. Now look over here on a typical Mustang Fox body. I mean, from your motor plate, and this isn't even the front bumper. The front bumper comes out to about right here. So I mean, you got
Literally like
lot more
two
real
to three times as much room.
A lot more real estate to do it, and that makes it a lot more simpler to get everything packaged in there. So trucks are a little bit more difficult. Full size truck maybe not, but
Yeah, full size truck's probably a
mid-size.
dream. Mini trucking,
Yeah, because we measured the S10 and the Colorado, and they're both very similar.
they're like 37 inches of.
Yeah, to that, and the G body's like 40 something. Mustang's close to the same, but a Mustang's also got a bunch,
In the bumper.
forward, yep, in the bumper. So
Adam's been plugging away here, just getting stuff knocked out. Look at that. Mount City. Parker speed mounts. We molested the hell out of those today.
yeah, we've had to do some cutting and grinding, but
Nothing ever will fit and bolt up perfect on any car that you're building custom stuff for. If you're doing custom anything, everything needs to be custom.
Now we know why everybody puts them in the bed.
Yeah, literally. That'd be way too easy. Buy some big block headers, some swap headers. Go to RJ's mufflers, mandrel bent, back there to it.
crush bent.
Yeah, crush bent and hit the road. Look at that guy now. First day, Erwin, LS Nasty. What are your thoughts? Give him the rundown.
I just want to sleep, but we got turbos mounted, collectors there, and we know we got a game plan. We know where we want to run everything, how we want to do it, and that's, I mean, getting a couple guys to agree where you want to put everything is half the battle. But really, we didn't have the room, so it was just...
We all were in agreement that this is the only place we could put them. Like, this was it. We had no other option.
No, that's really...
This was it.
Yep.
This is the most compact way to fit the turbo. There's so little room you couldn't cant them. You couldn't angle them in any other direction.
We tried.
You got tire clearance, steering clearance. You know, it's one of those things about building anything is you really got to think about.
We still got to fit a fuel cell between them.
Yep. We put the tires on it, cycle the suspension. You don't want to build nothing and then go, damn, I can't turn it.
Yeah. So we're plugging away. The other question, see, like oil filter, fuel filter, which I like to hang off the motor plate. Probably not on this guy.
No.
Not on this guy. Somewhere else, like back at the firewall.
Yeah, I was thinking about you can do the fuel filter down here, hang it off the bar. We'll just all that stuff. Plumbing wise, you can really do a lot of different stuff with the plumbing.
You got to put the stuff that has to go into certain places where they go, and then figure out where to put everything else.
Yeah, everything else. The turbos, the hot side, the cold side, that pretty much needs to go where it needs to go, and then everything else, we can modify it and everything. We're gonna mount the Aviade oil pump and fuel pump combo right here to the motor plate. Get a belt. That's another thing when you guys are doing that. Make sure you get a belt because they do make different belt sizes, but they're not. Sometimes when you get into longer belts, they're not a whole lot of options, so you don't want to just mount it here and assume
like, oh yeah, we can get it, and
you
then
get a belt and then it's like, man, it's way out here or it's way in there, and you don't want to get into an issue where you can't get a good belt on it. So
well, Adam got some stuff knocked out.
I said we weren't leaving until the turbos were at least mounted.
Hey, they're mounted. Matt, on the wiring, I screwed you. How'd the wiring go today?
well, we mounted not good.
We got some materials coming in tomorrow, so Matt can really get rock and rolling on the wiring stuff and get that knocked out, get some sensors ordered up, and really just get all the material here. So first next week, you can really start plugging away at it. But the turbo kit stuff is... I was worried after our 2-hour think tank.
At least 2 hours.
It was... we went through like probably 20 different turbo location options, and 19 of them were not possible.
Yeah, you can't run them forward because then you ain't got no room for your downpipe, and
Can't run them low, can't run them high.
No, you just can't run them. There's not enough room in this style chassis to run them in the rear, so you can't do like a Pro Mod style.
The bar's in the way.
Bar's in the way, so I mean you have to cut all that out. Like there's just mounting.
We talked about putting them in the cab. Again,
Bed, cab.
deadly. Couldn't do it.
But
this is
downpipe. I think is gonna come out Nice and easy. I think the cold side's gonna work out good. The hot side, it's not gonna be symmetrical, but
It can't be symmetrical.
Yeah.
The motor's not symmetrical. Cylinder heads aren't symmetrical.
yeah, the turbos aren't symmetrical, so it's just
Compact charge piping.
yeah, very very short charge piping. So,
So when we do the charge pipe, it's just gonna have clamp, clamp, clamp. So it'll be one piece. That'll be nice.
Yep.
That'll be good.
yeah, they'll probably have to do something like loosen the compressor covers and like put
Turn
it in
them
there
in.
and then like roll it in to.
Yeah. But everything, I mean, as of right now, obviously we're gonna have to build some sort of tube front end for it. But as of right now, pretty simple, pretty easy to work on.
Yeah,
I like that.
think
Yeah.
Plug
with
access. I
the-
mean,
Gas tank in the front end. That'll get more tricky. you
Yeah,
know.
when we really start piling all the shit on there.
Yeah.
is this set up for burn down tank in the rear?
Yes.
Did he do the tubes where the frame rail is the?
Oh
The upper frame rail.
no,
Okay.
no, we're gonna be running hose.
Alright.
I like my hose.
Got hose.
Yeah, we got lots of hose. The hose is with all the other connectors and shit.
Yeah.
It's in a warehouse somewhere waiting to be ordered by me.
You have a 1 5/8 tube for the front end.
It might be in that same warehouse.
Okay.
Yeah, we can run down to Junior Bissett Performance and get us everything we need there. So this is
Yeah, no, I think.
good first day. This is really day zero.
Day zero.
Day zero.
Haven't even slept yet.
Knocked it out. So that's gonna wrap up today's video. Hope you guys are excited to see some build updates on the Colorado, and excited to see this thing come together. 2 years in the making. This project going on here. Look at this. We got the other turbo going on right now. There are those bolts right there. Look at that. It's a whole lot of. Do the turbos not look smaller once they're mounted?
They do.
They really do.
Yep. Twin 94s. Do they look small on camera?
I don't know about on camera, but I mean, we've been staring at them all night.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still pretty big, but
I mean, go look at the.
the 98 on that.
Yeah.
The 98 on this, it's starting to look bigger now, isn't it?
Yeah. 2 94s or 98.
I think this one's just hanging out by itself.
And those are like just shoved up.
Yeah.
It gets a big motor.
Yeah, and it's like the tiny backside too. I dig it though.
Shoot, buddy.
That's a whole lot of turbo.
Whole lot of motor, whole lot of turbo. Once the headers are all in there.
We could probably do some like 6-inch intake.
Like a dual split.
To a Y.
Yeah.
Damn.
Or like two, like pie cut come in.
And have a
two inlets in the grill.
in the grill, yeah. That'd be sick.
mouth.
That'd be sick, yeah.
Glass them into the front end or what?
It's definitely a different look, but I dig it though. It's unique. It's very LS nasty. Dude, building a truck is a total pain in the ass compared to building a Fox body, building even a G body at that.
F body.
An F body. Don't recommend.
I'd build a Corvette C6.
Oof. That's saying a lot.
It's saying a lot.
That is saying a lot.
Twin turbo C6.
Yeah, we got one.
Man,
They
anybody
suck.
got a C6 I mean, what?
And they suck. Alright guys, well, it's like 3:30 in the morning. That's going to wrap up today's video. Day 0 of the Colorado truck completion 30-day challenge is here. 29 days left. It's going to be down to the wire already, folks. It's going to be down to the wire already. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe.
Is this really like a 30-day build challenge?
Oh, yeah, we got 38. We got a dyno appointment.
Yeah.
I already paid for it up front in full.
Oh.
Look at Matt's face right now. Look at all right, we'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload. Thank you guys for watching. Go down and click that subscribe button. Have a great night.